can I just say one thing firstly? I love the name Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat.
We're here, ESBR Boxing, in partnership with sharpbetting.co.uk. Delighted to be joined by $1 Million Anthony Crolla. Ant, I know you've got a long journey back home, so let's get straight into it. Garren Croft didn't fight tonight.
I didn't. It was absolutely gutting for him. You know, he was devastated early on. He sold an awful lot of tickets. But his opponent, Jordan Granham, had took ill. And listen, Jordan Granham's, you know, he's a great opponent. He fights week in, week out. It was genuine. It was just still, it was hard to tell Garren that it was... you know, his fight was off today. It was devastated for him, really was. And then obviously it was hard even for his brother Yoan because they're so close. He sees his brother down and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's boxing. Listen, it rarely happens on the day. Sorry, it happens a lot in the amateur boxing on the day, but it doesn't happen too much in professional boxing on the day, but it did today.
Garren's obviously still young, but he's got loads of years in boxing, so this won't be a new experience for him. But how does he pick himself up?
I mean, listen, I think we just got to decide now if we can try and get him on a show, you know, within the next few weeks or next month, because he's ready to go. If not, then we'll bring him back original date of summer. But yeah, no, listen, frustrating, but he's doing a lot of good learning. He's coming on all the time. It's just a shame now I don't get to show that on fight night tonight with what happened.
Boxers often say that's the fun bit, and he's missed out on it.
He's done all the hard bit. He's missed all the, you know, he's missed the fun bit. He's missed, obviously, if he don't fight, he doesn't get paid as well. So, you know, that's tough as well.
His brother, though, Yoan did fight, and he didn't get a stoppage win. It didn't go all his way. I mean, the scorecards look like that, but what do you make of the fight?
Oh, he's a good learning fight for him. This seems a very good opponent, him, and I knew he needed that kind of fight. He's had 2 fights, 2 first-round stoppages against durable opponents. If he would have got it again tonight, then it would have become a problem. But we didn't think it was going to come tonight. We really did think the front. I think, listen, he hurt his opponent once or twice, but his opponent's a good fighter, and I knew straight away, and I knew the coach, manager, and the Conor Oscar. And I said to him, he's very clever. And he went, he said he was a very good amateur. And then we got talking, and then Yoan, he was at like the Stranger in Belarus. The first time I actually met Yoan, the first time I come to my gym a few years ago, I think there were sanctions with certain nations going to multi-nations, and because Belarus didn't go in, the GB team didn't send a team or something like that, and he actually went. So he was competing at that level as an amateur, and you could see he wasn't an idiot, he wasn't a dummy, that opponent tonight. So Yoan had to think about it. Listen, all 4 rounds he won, but he was given something to think about, and that's what he needed.
And technically speaking, what did you like that Yoan did today? There's obviously going to be things to work on, but
technically very good. His boxing IQ is fantastic for a 23-year-old. Very, very clever. Probably listen sometimes. Probably would like him to pick his feet up once or twice. But I think it was something. He was very clever. He was a very clever opponent who we thought, you know, and he could pop a bit himself. So he had to be respectful of that. But no, Yoan's boxing IQ, spiteful himself, and no, it was a good 4 rounds, so I was happy.
And away from the sort of the smaller boxing scene and up to the sort of the big shows at the moment, a quick one on Eubank Jr and Benn. Have you caught any of the build-up?
Do you know what? I mean, I've caught bits of it. I think I'm looking forward to it. Like everyone, there's a lot of questions that everyone's wondering. I think, listen, on paper, you've got to make Eubank Jr. I think a big favourite because of the class of opposition, but do I believe Eubank Jr. is possibly on the slide? Yeah, I think he possibly is. But Conor Benn's not boxed near the class of Eubank Jr. Does the weight affect Eubank Jr.? That's a possibility as well. So there's questions, but I think you have got to make Eubank Jr. a favourite, but I'm still fascinated by it all.
And last one then, it's a controversial fight given the history, and it fell through the last time and stuff like that. What do you make of the drug situation? I'm not asking you to give your opinion on that, but should the fight be going ahead at all? It's hard to know.
I said it at the time, and I think, you know, the team, the Conor Benn team, listen, I like Conor, but I thought the team handled it really badly at doing, like, you know, things that they said they was going to do and didn't do, or things that, you know, there's times where it should have just been kept quiet until they could put their case. And I think with some of the things you said, and I think Conor looks the kind of emotional character, and he's tweeting away, and he's just leaving himself wide open. But he's cost himself a few years of his career. But at the same time, now he's also, people like you, listen, he's going to fight for however many £1 million. So I don't know. But it's one of them. I think with that, I've not looked too much into that. But I do know, like, I think Save Sleep should have been handled better.
Last one then, money's on the line. Is it Eubank Jr for you?
I've got to say Eubank Jr. If that's to pick a winner, I've got to say Eubank Jr. Probably stoppage, points or late stoppage. I think that's the smart bet.
And thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.